Hello, living in Lafayette vlog. It's like 11:30 at night on the 28th of April 2013. So I managed to get it under the wire and not miss a day, because that's the idea. So let's see. Yesterday I did Strava for the first time. I went out and pushed start on the bike computer. That's the Garmin 510. Somebody wanted me to do a video about it, but I can't really do a video about that because it's just so simple. All I do is, I could do a video of it. This is what it looks like. It's $400. I got it for like $340 though, because I got the, the $60 dividend. So I went into REI and got that. And then for the running, I do this, and I got this for my kayak trip, and it works on it too. It's the Garmin 400 205. So yesterday I just pushed start, and then I rode out to the road, and then I rode back, because there's a section right here that somebody set up. I guess you set up a section. Maybe I'll talk about Strava later, but then I just plugged it in, and yeah, I got it. It just automatically does it. So I don't even know how to work these things. All I have to do is push start and then plug it in, and it does everything itself. It tells you, how far you went, how fast you averaged, how many feet elevation gain you did, and what place I got. I got 162nd place out of like 320 people or something like that. And then I tried it with the watch today, where I went on and I had this other section that's right out there. That's the great thing about living in like this Front Range, is everybody does this, and so there's sections and millions of runners all over the place. So I got 4th place over that, which was last place, but it works. So same thing with the watch. You just push start and stop when you're done, and then you plug it up, and it does everything. Look. Oh, it's because then today I did Green Mountain and Boulder. So I got 32nd place, which is second to last. Up Green Mountain or whatever. But there's all these sections too, little mini sections, and I was getting like second in some of them and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. And yesterday, what else did I do? Spend the time doing? Figuring that out, and then and today, alarm clock went off at 6. I slept in until like 7:15 though, because it was weird. Even though I only ran like rode a mile yesterday, and then I think I ran like a mile or something, I felt like I had rode 100 miles, dude. I was exhausted from that. When you're all feverish and tired and everything. So yeah, I'm in bad shape. So then today, I got a little bit and I figured out this thing. Oh yeah, I went on the run today because I figured that out. And then my brother came over. He's in town, and got a mountain bike off my roommate, and was hanging out with him for a little bit. And then I went into town and went to my mom's house, went in the basement, and went through, rummaged through some stuff and grabbed some things. Then went to the running store and got some shorts and anti-chafe cream, and then went over and ran up to the top of Green Mountain and Boulder. I was going to film it, but you can't do Zoom on my cell phone. I didn't want to do it with my cell phone, and I couldn't do my video camera because I left my card and my computer. So I'll film Green Mountain next time I do it. But yeah, I just pushed start and I went up. But it's like I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's it's just like the town. Then you go to the top of the hill and then back down, and to be like an hour or whatever. But yeah, dude, I was in bad shape. I was running for a little bit at the beginning, and then my legs kind of stopped working. I couldn't move my legs. And then I had to lean against trees and stuff, and people were walking by me, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it, but I made it. And then I was running down, and I fell, slipped on the ice, hurt myself and stuff. And yeah, and then and then I bonked, and it was just weird because I thought I had had food before I went, but yeah, next time I have to bring power bars and stuff. And at one point I was walking down, there was this girl going up. She stopped. She literally looked at me like this. And I was like, what is she looking like that for? And I was like, oh yeah, it must be because I'm staggering. I must have been totally staggering. And then I went back to my car, and yeah, but then my mom took us all out to a movie because my brother's in town, and I was bonked, but I got a Slurpee. Those are good. And a bunch of runts, and that brought me back to life in the movie. And we watched this movie, Place Beyond the Pines, with Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper. And I was bored out of my mind for the first half of it, or the second act or whatever. But then, get attached to the characters, and you want to know what happens in the end. So I kind of gained interest. I don't know why my mom chose that movie. I don't like those genre of movie, like with like just where sad stuff happens, um, but anyways, and then I got some beers and had a couple beers, or one beer with my family down there, and yeah, so now it's like 11:30, because I just plugged that in, so I think I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. But that was like my first like day of actual exercise, so I mean I managed to do the mountain, so um, I'm coming forward. I listen to music though, so I think I'm gonna start listening to like audiobooks or whatever. Tomorrow I'm gonna figure out how to put the audiobooks back on the Kindle. I had all of my audiobooks, like 750 of them. You can see my website on my Kindle, but then the Kindle like deletes them all the time. Just fucked. Like the B-book was way better. I wish I had a B-book, because you put it on the B-book and that stays there. But the Kindle, and I hope they don't change the fucking rules and shit where you can't get them for free anymore. The ones that you could before, that I have on my website, because I spent so much time. Like what I put on my website were all the books you can get for free. But I think it was pretty much, they should be, because it's like the rules are, if it's before 1923. But that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Figure that out and figure out a way to put it on the car. I haven't ridden on my rollers yet while I'm working on the computer. I want to get in the habit of doing that. Yeah, so that's about, I guess, all I have to say. Peace out.